Swiss Medica were brilliant from start to finishing, from booking the tickets, getting the visas, sorting everything out, taking down my difficult dietary requirements. Everything they took into consideration. And then when we arrived in Moscow, we were looked after from start to finish. The care was incredible. My children were completely taken care of, which meant I was able to relax and receive the treatment that I needed. I was looked after from start to finish. They were incredible. The nurses were brilliant. The doctors, the team of doctors were just so caring and so genuine. We really felt we were completely at ease from the minute we arrived. My husband was looked after. My dietary requirements meant I'm gluten-free, wheat-free, dairy-free, meat-free. And instead of just giving us both the diet for myself, they catered individually for Ben as well. And they didn't have to do that. And it was incredible. Absolutely nothing was too difficult. When I'd seen that the nurses responded straight away on somebody else's testimonial, we thought, oh well, they've just done that for the sake of it. But when we got there, I kid you not, within 30 seconds of pressing the buzzer, a nurse was always there to assist with a smile on her face. It was just lovely. It was touching, everything. Nothing was too much trouble. Even the drip, when I was having my infusions, they would be in my arm. It was on a stand, but the stand didn't have wheels like we do in the UK for you to take yourself to the toilet. No, every time I needed to go, they happily came along, detached me from my drip, let me go to the toilet, would wait for me to come back and reattach me. They took care of everything. Nothing was too much trouble. And for that, I completely 100% recommend them. The care, the service, everything was second to none. We felt so looked after. For us, we went not just for my care, leaving the children for 2 weeks, that was a holiday for us as well, which I know sounds strange, but we really had, and we were cooped up in this room, but it wasn't a problem. We had a little bit of sightseeing as well. And it was my birthday, as well as Christmas, it was my birthday. They even looked after us on my birthday. We were just, it was lovely. It really was lovely. And now I'm 100% better than how I was this time last year.
I would recommend it to anybody thinking of, coming. I know the situation of people are in with MS, and they think, I'm never going to get better. There's nothing they can do for me. Well, I know it won't work for everybody, the treatment, because obviously MS is different in every case. That the treatment won't work for everybody. There's no 100% guarantee. But if you've got the money to pay for the first treatment, I would say go for it. Because if you don't, you'll always think you'll be gradually going downhill really quickly, like I was, and I've stopped now. I've hit the plateau and I'm not getting any worse at the moment. So I would say, if you can, go for it, because if you don't, you'll always say, cool, I wonder what would have happened if I'd have had it done. Yeah.
So you would recommend Swiss Medical?
I would definitely, yeah. From the UK, it's a short flight. Direct flight from Heathrow. Yeah, they get wheelchair assistance, they pick you up in an ambulance, they drive you here, and once you're here, you're in their care, and you don't have to have a care in the world. They look after you, they feed you, there's a great menu here for food. Yeah, it's like a hotel rather than a hospital.
I was really concerned about the idea of being on my own in a foreign country with not speaking Serbian and so forth. It's not been an issue. The staff, from the cleaners right up to the chief doctor, their English is excellent. It's just been brilliant. I've not been allowed to feel lonely because there are so many treatments and therapies, and you get yourself so sorted out. It's just unbelievable. Needless to say, I would strongly, and I mean strongly, recommend Swiss Medica in Belgrade. I personally have had the best experience, and I feel now as though I've got the opportunity of moving forward, not backwards. not looking for the next, I don't know, downward slide. I'm just, very upbeat, very positive, and I would strongly, strongly recommend it.
We came, and the place is wonderful. That the people, they can't be more friendly. I don't know, every video says that, they can't be more friendly, but they are absolutely fantastic. There's been no pain whatsoever, is there?
No, not at all.
She's had 3 different types of stem cell treatment. No reactions, no nothing.
No.
It's been superb.
Yeah.
And now we've got to wait for...
And Moscow's brilliant.
Yes. We have to wait a month to 6 months to see when the changes are going to happen. We're excited about that.
Yeah.
It's superb.
And positive.
Positive. But if you're coming from the UK, bring marmalade and Marmite. Very important. Is there the supermarket's 5 minutes away from here? It's not a problem, is it?
No.
And it's good.
And it's a nice walk.
A nice walk. And it's been fantastic.
And Starbucks.
And Starbucks
There's
is very
a
important.
Starbucks.
Yep, thank you very much.
The staff here all work very hard, keeping the room clean. The food keeps on coming. I can't eat it all, but everyone is a fantastic teamwork here. Misha, I have got to say, you are a little strong man and you have treated me dearly. You and the other guys have been amazing. Thank you so much. All the nurses, all different characters, but all fantastic. The massage has been amazing. We also had a couple of days in Moscow City, which were unbelievable. To see the buildings, the architecture, just the feel of the people. It was a wonderful opportunity, and I am so grateful that the clinic arranged for our visits. Thank you for having me. It has been wonderful.
I'm Sean's mum. I was very worried before Sean went to Moscow for his treatment. I was firstly worried about how he would manage getting there and on his own. I would have liked him to have had company, but once he arrived, he rang and told us that he was all right and that everyone was very nice to him and helped him tremendously. I was worried beforehand in case it wasn't all true. I was worried that maybe it was a scam and that he had sent money to an unknown source, and I was thinking that he would perhaps not be met at the airport and all the things that could go wrong that go through a mum's mind. So I was very pleased when things went well. So when he returned, we met him at the airport, and I was so pleased to see him so happy. He told us small things that had happened, but when he told us the whole of the fortnight that he had been there and the procedures that he'd had and how he had felt afterwards, and they were all of great benefit to him. We were waiting for a fall, but fortunately he was on the up and up and up all the time.
And you could tell how excited he was about going over to Moscow, even though it was over Christmas. He was like, we can just do all our Christmas plans. When I get back, we can have like a Christmas and New Year all together. And then when he came back, he was saying that he'd been poked and prodded, but he was glad he'd done it. And then he said instantly he felt better, and like he said about him like crying and like when he did his leg, when he could lift his leg up, but when he came back he was just so excited to sit there and like to show me that he could like lift his leg over his knee. That's the one thing he just wanted to show me, which he couldn't do before.